We love Gravity Falls, and today we're exploring some pretty impressive fan art. Wait until you see a much taller and grown-up version of Gideon. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to never miss another video again. Now let's check out 10 Gravity Falls characters all grown up. Mabel. Let's start with the sweetest character on the show. Even if you don't like Mabel, you kind of like her. This energetic, happy-go-lucky child is one of our favorites. Her and Dipper are the perfect pair of siblings, and we'll see them both reimagined as adults. We'll talk more about Dipper later, but let's focus on Mabel first. This illustration belongs to the talented SB99 Stuff from DeviantArt, who did an amazing job at portraying Mabel's playful side, even as an adult. Her hair got longer, and we hope she's still wearing some of the most comfortable sweaters ever. And most importantly, she still looks like she's the same happy-go-lucky person that loves to make everyone around her laugh. Dipper. We can't forget about this popular main character of the show. Dipper is the type of a person that always likes to get in trouble. His curiosity makes him go on some of the most exciting adventures ever, but it's also fun to see his serious side. This illustration belongs to the talented Wickfield from DeviantArt, and it perfectly represents what Dipper would look like as an adult. He looks like pretty similar to Grunkle Stan, doesn't he? We're not sure how we feel about his grumpy look, but we bet he still has a sweet side to him. Do you prefer young or old Dipper? Make sure you let us know in the comments. Pacifica. Let's move on to Pacifica, the most popular girl in Gravity Falls. This diva was everyone's least favorite character until the scary episode where she had to work together with Dipper and the rest of the gang. She can be a bit hard-headed, but underneath that, she can actually be a pretty decent person. Wild Cobra Girl from DeviantArt reimagined what Pacifica would look like all grown up. She might look the same, but this version of the diva is definitely a lot more feisty, and we have a feeling she always gets what she wants, even as an adult. Do you think her and Dipper have actually developed a romantic interest at some point in their lives? The girls. And here are the 3 girls of Gravity Falls. Pacifica, the most popular girl in town, Mabel, the most cheerful one, and Wendy, who we'll talk more about in just a little bit. Wild Cobra Girl from DeviantArt also beautifully reimagined what these 3 would look like all grown up. The illustration is pretty spot on. They're definitely older, but it looks like they all kept their original personalities. Wendy still looks cool, Pacifica still looks like a diva, and Mabel is just as fabulous. We wonder if the 3 would get along more as grown-ups, or would Pacifica still make Mabel her biggest rival? The two just can't seem to get along. Wendy and Dipper. Get ready, because this is one of the cutest illustrations ever! We all know Wendy and Dipper are a true OTP. Although it's clear that Wendy is almost too old for Dipper and that Dipper tries way too hard to get the girl, the two are totally adorable and one of our favorite cartoon couples. Winter Maiden 11 from DeviantArt did a fantastic job at reimagining what these two would look like when they're slightly older. Check it out! It looks like Dipper finally outgrew Wendy, and the two are totally adorable together, and from what it looks like, they're madly in love, just like it should be. Even though the show is over, we're still rooting for these two. Soos. Speaking of favorite characters, how could we possibly forget about Soos? He's pretty mysterious, and even the intro of the show labels him as a huge question mark. But apart from being an unusual character, Soos is incredibly sweet and friendly to everyone, even though he can be just a little bit clueless. This is what he'd look like as a slightly older character. This illustration belongs to the talented Cherry Violets from DeviantArt, who turned Soos into a strong handyman who clearly knows what he's doing. He definitely doesn't look as childish as he does in some of the moments on the show, and we bet he can be pretty helpful with those tools. Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher is one of the most intriguing characters that always reminds us just how controversial this show actually is. You might be wondering why we're showing it to you in the first place, especially since Bill's nothing but a triangle. But Nara Sanchez from DeviantArt reimagined Bill as an actual human, and we really love this illustration. Check this out! It's Bill Cipher all grown up! Did you imagine Bill looking like this as a human? We think he's totally fabulous, and he definitely looks ready for some mischief and controversial moments, and the yellow color definitely suits him, as does his anime look. We have a feeling this Bill is a lot more powerful. Mabel and Dipper. And here they are together, the slightly older and much taller Pines twins that are always up to no good. These two get in a lot of trouble, but without them, the town of Gravity Falls wouldn't be the same. SB99 Stuff from DeviantArt beautifully reimagined the two as adults and even compared their versions to the original. They definitely look much more grown up, but at the same time, these two look like they're ready for mischief. We're still sad Gravity Falls ended because we'll never be able to see what these two would actually look like as adults and, of course, go on exciting new adventures. Wendy. If you want to know who's our favorite character on the show, you just got your answer. We're pretty sure Wendy wasn't just Dipper's and Robbie's crush on the show. She's one of the coolest characters around, and she's even popular among the actual fans of Gravity Falls. She looks totally awesome, but we also really love this amazing illustration. It belongs to SB99 Stuff from DeviantArt, who definitely made Wendy look slightly older. She might still look the same, but we have a feeling this version of the cool chick is much stronger, even sassier, and much more sarcastic. If that's even possible, of course. Don't forget to let us know which Gravity Falls character is actually your favorite in the comments. The whole gang. The gang's all here. It's still hard to believe Gravity Falls is all over after the show took such a long hiatus, but we're glad talented artists are able to entertain us with the show's most popular characters. Check out the Gravity Falls gang, all reimagined as grown-ups. This illustration belongs to Meenat from DeviantArt, who even added Norman into the mix. He looks a lot older and much taller than the Norman we know, but so do the rest of them. Check out Wendy's short hair. And even though Robbie's all grown up, he still looks pretty much the same. But the character that's changed the most is definitely our last one. Gideon Gleeful. Gideon Gleeful is one of those creepy characters no one really likes, but we also can't really hate him. Gravity Falls wouldn't be the same without his weird, obsessive ways and his confident attitude. Nothing can bring Gideon down, even when it should. Here's how Soul Domino from DeviantArt reimagined Gideon as a grown-up. He turned him into a powerful demon fighter, and it's a look that definitely suits the power-hungry Gideon. He also got significantly taller, which makes his whole look instantly completely different. It seems like he abandoned his psychic powers for a new hobby, and even though he does seem pretty impressive, we feel like Gideon will look creepy no matter what. And that's it for our video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you love Gravity Falls. See you next time!